Eric, when you arrived, you said, I have high expectations from myself, and that is also what I demand from my squad. So how are you, first of all, living up to your own expectations at the moment?
Yeah, you want to win every game, clear. And I know before you don't win every game. But I think the approach has to be. And that is also what I demand from my squad. And therefore you have to live along the highest standards every day. That creates a culture. A winning culture, and we are in the process and we are progressing, but we are not there where we want to be.
In terms of that progress then, how close is your squad to living up to those expectations?
What I said, we are not there where I want to be. We have to make some steps to get to the point, and it's also not something what you achieve overnight. It's a longer way. But we're making progress. You see, we are now capable to come back from setbacks.
Wayne's also praised you for showing strength and character in how you've dealt with all the questions you get asked about Cristiano Ronaldo. Has that been a distraction at all? Does it almost detract when there's uncertainty over what's exactly happening with Ronaldo from outside, or the perception from outside is that anyway? Does that impact negatively the kind of positivity that there is around this place?
No, I have to deal with all the players, and obviously Cristiano is always a big issue because he is one of the best ever in the world, and he's now performing here, and it's great to work with him. And the players, the team are really happy he is in our dressing room. And you get always judged by what you're doing in the present. For now, and now is always the issue where players get judged by, and he can still do it. He already showed this season he can have an impact, and when he is good, he makes a difference. So I'm hoping to pushing him in that way that he have that impact on the team, that he makes that positive difference for us.
For how long then do you see yourself still working with Cristiano?
That is, I'm positive about it. So when he is, then keep going this process and fighting for good performances, and to match the standards, and especially to match the ambitions we have.
I know you spoke about Garnacho. Again, there was the question of attitude. Bruno spoke about it. He's got a chance of making the World Cup squad, but is the ideal scenario still for you to work with him over this period rather than him going away at such a young age?
I'm happy. That is then the advantage from a disadvantage, because players in offensive were not always available, like Anthony, like Cristiano yesterday, like also Marcus Rashford was one time out, Martial. So that gives the opportunity to players to show themselves, and Alejandro Garnacho, he did. I bring him in because I had in that moment the idea that his progression was that good, he could have an impact. And the last games he showed, but I think it's premature. It's a start, and now he has to continue this. And so I hope for him he will be nominated. But that counts for all the players. I have a concern for players who are not playing during the World Cup, because they will come back worse, probably. And instead of working here, they will be improved. They get games. They get also the right accents in training. And during the World Cup, there will be less focus on the players who are not playing. The focus will be also they have every third day a game. So the focus will be on the ones who are playing.
You're fifth in the table, 3 points behind Spurs with a game in hand. Top four's looking realistic, isn't it?
We have to focus on progress in the process, and go from game to game. And that demands every day good work, the best work. And when we do it, we have to get into a position when it's April, we can win. And that is what we are aiming for.